Good afternoon, Vets in the Fight. This is David Miller with your weekly Special Operations Speaks Vets in the Fight Sitrep. Today, we stand at the front of a long line of Americans gone before, who answered their nation's call to defend what is inarguably mankind's greatest civic idea, defending that idea against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Today is Veterans Day, a day overflowing with meaning for those of us who stepped forward to underwrite, often with our lives, the worth of defending these United States, our neighbors, and our families. For a time in America, service was institutionalized as a benchmark entry into manhood. The collateral benefits to the individual, to commerce, and to our society were immeasurable. They often manifest their lifelong worth in the public square and in the halls of the U.S. Congress, where honorable men, largely veterans of our major wars, were at the forefront. With the inception of the all-volunteer force, America was permitted to fully mature as a world power, but in so doing began a moral and patriotic vacuum among its governing class, who no longer felt compelled to serve, a failing whose effect has become all too clear of late. To get some measure of the disparities, imagine in 1944, 100 Americans chosen at random to assemble in your hometown square. 11 of those Americans would have been in military uniform. Fast forward to Veterans Day 2017, choose 200 Americans at random. Today, you would now see only one American in uniform, nearly unrecognized and nearly invisible in that crowd of 200. Never have so many Americans been defended so well by so few soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines. But these quiet warriors, remnant of what used to be, are proving difficult to transition to the public square, where they are needed ever more than before, where duty, honor, and country have become alien concepts. Our Special Operations Speaks Vets in the Fight concept aims to give honorably discharged veterans a collective voice in that public square. To do that, vets must vote, vets must serve in public office, and vets must hold government accountable. 1 year from this past week, in November 2018, 22 million living veterans will have either sat at home, shunning their duty as American warriors to vote in the midterm elections, or they will have done their duty at the voting booths. It all starts by registering to vote. If you've moved to a new county or state since the last time you voted, or if you've never registered to vote at all, go to your calendar right now and mark a day this coming week to go to your local Board of Elections to update your voting status. Pundits, and especially incumbents in office, like to call this upcoming year, quote, an off-year election, unquote, in hopes that you'll blow it off as an unimportant. Remember, low voter turnout favors incumbents, those who are the professional legislator types who never seem to go away, or to improve government for that matter. Don't let anyone fool you. 2018 is going to be critical to keep the Trump movement alive. The Democrat and GOP swamp in the U.S. House of Representatives offer a politically target-rich environment. Those in Congress who have hidden in the tall grass voting for the repeal of Obamacare only when they seek cover and after they knew it was not going to happen, those are the folks we want to replace in 2018. We have nodes of American veterans, especially in North and South Carolina, Florida, Texas, Georgia, California, and Virginia. Vets and their families can make a difference from the grassroots to their state houses on to Capitol Hill in 2018. Talk it up with other vets. Decide you will have a say in the direction of your children's country. Get you and your buddies ready to make a difference in less than 365 days. And while you're at it, look in the mirror and say to yourself, I can contribute to making America great again by running for local office. Introduce duty, honor, country, and competence to your village, town, city, county government. America needs your combat experience, maybe more today than ever. More to come from Special Operations Speaks in 2018 as we seek out, recruit, and support the election of veterans from village to the U.S. Capitol who still live by their military oaths. Last and certainly not least, a hearty, if not belated, happy 242nd birthday to our Marine Corps. Semper Fi. Friends, celebrate Veterans Day to the fullest, stay situationally aware, stand prepared, and stand ever ready to defend. This is David Miller wishing you and our good America God's blessings for Special Operations Speaks and Vets in the Fight. Deo Presso Liber.